Hey everyone, it's Alex Martin here from Sidewalk Science Center, and this morning it's about 6:25 in the morning on August 21st, 2022, and I'm at Celery Fields, just outside Sarasota, Florida. And here for a couple of reasons. Number one, I like to take an annual picture of Orion, which is now currently behind these clouds, but I like to take it with the silhouette of the top of Celery Fields, with Orion sitting on top of it. And you can see this star right here, that is Sirius. That is the bottom star below Orion. So Orion's belt actually points to that. Then over here we have Venus. You can see it's kind of blurry, let me fix that. So we have Venus over there. We have the moon. Mars is this one that's directly above. Mars is the one directly above. That lower star is actually Aldebaran in the constellation of Taurus. But if we come over here, we have Jupiter hiding in these clouds. And then I have to come to this side because we are about to see something pretty cool going through the sky. In fact, that may be it right there. A rabbit just ran right in front of me. This may be it right here. And if this is not it, then we're gonna have a double feature today. So I'm waiting for. Yeah, no, this is it. So this is the International Space Station. So Saturn, that flashing light down there. Saturn is in the clouds down behind that flashing light. But this is the International Space Station making its way across the sky. It's going to get to a -3 magnitude. So you can already see Jupiter's up there, the space station is down there. And it's going to get a little bit brighter than Jupiter currently is. So if you haven't watched one of our videos already, the space station, this has been up in space since November of 2000. And it's been continuously crewed. So since the year 2000, there's always been someone up on the space station. So not every single person alive has always been on the Earth at the same time for just over 20 years. It's traveling around the Earth at 17,500 miles an hour. And there's typically 6 to 7 people on the space station at any given time. But sometimes you can get 10 or 11 for very short periods of time, just based on space and resource availability. But this was the second reason I came out here today. It's because, number one, to get that picture of Orion above the top of Celery Fields, and number two, because I knew the space station was coming across this morning. So it's about to spread out too far from Jupiter. Using Jupiter as a reference point so you can see the motion. It's always fun to come out here to Celery Fields when it's pitch black, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, because directly beside it is one of the big cat habitats. And there are all these lions and tigers roaring, and if you forget that they're there, it can be quite startling. So I'm just gonna swing up. The moon is over here. The space station is starting to leave. I need that bat that just flew across the camera to come down toward me, because middle of Florida, just as the sun is rising, there's a bit of mosquitoes around. They're currently landing all over me. Alright, it's starting to fade. But today the space station was traveling from southwest to northeast. meaning it was in the opposite part of the sky as all the planets were. By the time it's in the main part of the sky. So it's starting to lose it, so I'm just gonna end this with the moon up there, and you can see Mars is now starting to disappear behind those clouds. Aldebaran is starting to disappear behind the clouds. The Pleiades, when it was darker out, you can see the Pleiades very easily. The Seven Sisters, the same logo as Subaru. Subaru is the Japanese name for the Pleiades, and the Subaru logo is that star cluster. There's Jupiter, and then literally right on the horizon, Saturn is behind those clouds, because Saturn is about to set. So, thanks for watching, and happy stargazing, and catch you around at Sidewalk Science Center in Bradenton and Sarasota over the coming weeks. Remember, on October 1st, we are having our 3rd annual NASA's International Observe the Moon Night. So come on out. We always get a couple hundred people out to those. We'll have 3 or 4 telescopes this year, so you can see the moon and the planets and a couple star clusters while you're there. So thank you, everyone, and to all your endeavors, because we have a future to create. Goodbye.